That night, I got a panicked voicemail. My sister was sobbing in a rundown motel, 8 months pregnant. My parents had thrown her out for running their image. I rushed to find her, but when I opened the door, I stood frozen in the hallway. And what followed was terrifying. Don't you dare walk through that door with her! My mother's voice cracked like a whip through the phone, even louder through the speaker. I said she is not welcome here, not with that thing growing inside her. Jess's mom, she's 8 months pregnant. I snapped, voice shaking. That's not my grandchild. You threw your daughter out onto the street. She threw us away first. My father now, calm, cold, like every lie he's ever told himself about being a good man, was a shield against guilt. She made her choices. Don't come here acting like a hero, Natalie. And there is was my cue, the one line they have used since I was 14. Don't come here acting like a hero, not even being one, just acting, pretending. As if I caring too deeply was a weakness I never learned to hide. I tightened my grip on the steering wheel. The GPS blinked 2 minutes from the motel. I'm not asking. I hung up. My name is Natalie, and I don't know why I still try. I am Natalie, 25 years old enough to know better than to keep running into a burning house, hoping this time no one thrown me in. But I do it anyway, because I was raised to fix things, to smooth things over, to swallow that hurt and smile like it didn't. I have always been the girl who kept the family together while slowly cracking apart. And tonight I got a voicemail from my younger sister Kara, sobbing, terrified, saying she was in some rundown motel off Route 40 with nowhere to go. Nowhere to go, begging me not to tell mom and dad. And in that moment, I realized she still didn't know they already knew and they didn't care. Meet my family, the family that only loved itself. Kara, 22, smart, sensitive, and reckless in the way people get when they are starved of unconditional love. She made mistakes, but she didn't deserve exile. My mother, Ellen, 53, prides herself on her clean house, clean image, and clean conscience. No matter what filth she is buried under the rug. My father, James, 58, retired military, stoic, thinks emotions are a luxury. Loved rules more than people. Loved appearance most of all. And me, I was the family's glue, and no one ever thanked the glue. The motel smelled like cigarettes, bleach, and lost hope. Room 108. I knocked once, the door cracked open. She looked up, swollen face, shaking hands, hoodie pulled over her belly like she could still hide it from the world. Her eyes lit up for half a second. Then I saw him. A man sitting in the corner, pale, switchy, eyes too wide. Kara? Who the hell is that? She looked down, whispered, I didn't know where else to go. He is He's been letting me stay here the last few nights. Said I could pay him back. My blood went cold. Get your stuff, we are leaving. He stood up. Hey, she owes. You even look at her again. I will make sure your payroll officer hears about it. He sat back down. 2 hours later, back at my apartment, Kara sat wrapped in a blanket on my couch, crying softly, her belly rising and falling like waves against a sinking ship. Then she said it. They said you co signed. What? The loan, the one they took out to pay for dad's second bar. They said you agreed to co sign since your credit's good, but it defaulted and my stomach turned. Kara, I never signed anything. They said you offered. They used my name, my credit, my future. And the kicker, They blamed me when it all went under. The flashback I have tried to forget. 2 years ago, I sat across my mother in a sterile hospital hallway. Kara had just overdosed pills, wine, a desperate scream no one wanted to hear. You need to clean this up, Natalie. Mom said, she is your sister. She is your daughter. I am too tired of this. And I remember signing the discharge paperwork, putting it all on my insurance, paying her rehab deposit from the emergency fund I had saved for grad school. And when Kara got better, no one ever brought it up again. I called it sick the next day. I didn't sleep. I dug through emails, financial records, phone recordings. I knew something was wrong. And there it was, a digital document, my name forget on a loan agreement, initials clumsy, date mismatched, signed from an IP address in my parents' home. I copied everything onto a flash drive. That night I showed up for dinner. Why are you smiling like that? My mother asked. I slid the flash drive across the table. Because this time I brought receipts. You ungrateful little. Say it. Say one more thing because I will walk out that door and the next call you get will be from a lawyer. My father turned white. Kara stared at me like she didn't know who I was. In awe, in pain. You faked my signature? I said. Used me? Then you called me dramatic when I asked for help? Mom tried to cry. Dad said nothing. I stood. You don't get to play victim. Not this time. I didn't slam the door, I didn't scream, I just left. 3 days later, Kara sat on my porch, sipping coca, her belly pressed against her thighs. They called, said they are ashamed. I laughed. They should be. She paused. I am sorry, Nat, for all of it. I didn't say it's okay. It was not. But I did say we are gonna be okay. And I meant it. Kara gave birth to a baby girl in late March. She named her Hope. I was in the delivery room. I cut the cord. I cried more than anyone. We got a lawyer. The forget loan was cleared from my record. I pressed charges, then dropped them, not for them, but for me. They sent letters, gifts, promises. I kept most of them sealed in a box, but I did open one. It was a photo me, aged 9, holding Kara as a baby, a post-it stuck to the frame. You were always the strong one. We just didn't know how to say thank you. I didn't respond, but I put it on a shelf in my new apartment. One day maybe we will speak again, maybe not, but I finally know this. My worth does not come from being needed. It comes from being me. And for the first time in 25 years, that's enough. If this story touched something in you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more powerful emotional stories like this. Comment below if you were Natalie. What would you have done? Have you ever had to walk away from family to protect yourself? Let's talk. You are not alone. And if you are in situation like this, know that you deserve to be safe, to be heard, and to heal. Thank you so much.